The latest Inside the League newsletter taught us a little bit more about the NFL Alumni Academy. In April, the XFL and NFL Alumni Academy announced a partnership where players in the academy could earn XFL contracts. Now we learn that coaches in the XFL are part of the academy. ITL talked about the different coaches as part of the academy, and it includes several current and former XFL coaches. So the offensive line is coached by Hall of Famer Anthony Munoz and then a former NFL head coach Mike Tice. The pass rush coach is Chuck Smith, an NFL veteran and respected defensive line instructor. Defensive line players will also learn from NFL veteran coaches Jay Hayes and Paul Spicer, as well as former Cowboys defensive tackle Russell Maryland. Ted Cottrell, a four-time NFL defensive coordinator, and Lofa Tatupu are around to coach the linebackers. Dean Dalton, Chris Dishman, Antonio Banks, Mo Williams, and Larry Kirksey are other coaches who have at least a decade in the NFL, and several more have major college or NFL coaching and or playing experience. Both position technique and football IQ are emphasized in the daily teaching and mentoring, giving the NFL Alumni Academy team a chance to erase the deficiencies that kept your client off an NFL roster. So, Jay Hayes is the defensive coordinator for the Arlington XFL franchise under head coach Bob Stoops. Chris Dishman, the former USFL defensive coordinator for the New Jersey Generals, is rumored to be the new DC for the Las Vegas XFL franchise with Rod Woodson. Ted Cottrell was the former defensive coordinator for the Houston Roughnecks in 2020. But this does not mean the USFL is left out. No. Larry Kirksey is the current running backs coach for the champion Birmingham Stallions. He was also the receivers coach for the Seattle Dragons in 2020. Paul Spicer is the defensive line coach for the Nolens Breakers as well. And this is from the April press release about the XFL and the NFL Alumni Academy partnership. Quote, the XFL and the NFL Alumni Academy will work together to identify the highest caliber players to train at the NFL Alumni Academy, leveraging combined resources and expertise to seek quality talent. Upon completion of the NFL Alumni Academy at the end of the NFL season, each player will automatically receive an opt-in contract with the XFL. The goal of this partnership is to enhance the entire football ecosystem by extending player cycles and expanding professional playing opportunities that are also complementary with the NFL season and off-season, quote. So the NFL season, of course, kicked off this week. The XFL season kicks off in February, a week after the Super Bowl. No word yet on who or any players are in the NFL Alumni Academy at this time. Now that rosters are set, we'll have to reach out and maybe find out more information about who exactly is part of the NFL Alumni Academy. But the thing is, at the end of the season, these guys will automatically get an XFL contract and be on XFL franchises. So you see between this, flag football, Brian Westbrook Sr. being part of everything, this football ecosystem, you could see the pieces of the XFL ecosystem of just training up, getting the next, football players, the next, flag football players to eventually play football in high school and then move them up the chain to college. Then once they are in college and they try to get in the NFL, there is the NFL Alumni Academy to train them up some more and have a nice career in the XFL.